Aloha YouTube family! In this video, I'm going to show you how I write headlines for my copy, for my clients, for different products and services. This is a method that I learned from a book called The Self-Help Guide for Copywriters, and I love it so much and I'm super grateful for it, and I think that every copywriter should read this book because it's absolutely amazing. I am going to leave a link down below so you can grab your copy and enjoy it. So basically the first thing you would do is you would take the product and you would try to understand the features of the product. So if it's an online course, you would want to have access to it. If it's a physical product, you would probably want to hold it in your hand or have it or watch some videos about it or imagine what it would be like to use it. But I do prefer to always get my hands on it so that I can really kind of connect with it. So let's look at this scrunchie up close. I mean, it's made out of like a silky fabric. It's khaki in color. It's pretty sturdy, I mean, and stretchy. I've used it for a long time and it's pretty good. Nothing bad has happened to it. What's unusual about it is most scrunchies are quite big and bulky. I have another one I will show you. Okay, so this is kind of like a normal scrunchie, or they come even bigger. I'd say that this is like a medium-sized scrunchie, and this is this is quite small and thin. So those are the features. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take these features and we're going to turn them into benefits. And the method to do this is literally we set a timer to, let's say, 15 minutes, and then we just try to come up with as many benefits as possible. It doesn't matter if they're a bit goofy, if they're a bit serious, if they're a bit weird. You just let the ideas come onto the page so that you can move on to the next step. So let's share my screen and see what benefits I come up with. Okay guys, so of course for the sake of this video, I'm going to make this short and sweet, but I hope you will get the idea. So if you hear snoring in the background, it's my dogs, they're kind of sleeping all over the place. Anyway, so as I said, you're going to first set a timer to 15 minutes, that's what I would recommend, so you have enough time to get into it, but not too much time, so you don't waste so you don't waste a lot of time basically just going over this and over analyzing. The idea is to be kind of under the pressure of time and just let the ideas flow. So I'm not going to set a timer, I'm just going to try to do this as quickly as possible. But the way you would do this is you would basically take each benefit, so you would say each feature. So for instance, the fabric is silky, okay? And then you would go into trying to write different benefits of that. So one benefit could be that there will be no hair damage, easy to take off without pain and tangles. It looks classy, or even expensive, right? Silk is an expensive fabric. What else? Silky fabric. It's washable. Okay, let's just leave it at that. But you would just keep going and keep going and keep going and just try to produce as many as possible, right? The second one is that it's durable, so it's going to save you money. You won't have to buy as many scrunchies. Hairbands tend to kind of break randomly when you need them the most, so of course this wouldn't happen. No, oh my god, he's snoring so loud. It won't break randomly and leave you with your hair down when you really want to put it in a ponytail. Oops. Another thing is that it's going to save you, what did I keep doing that? Save you time, because shopping for scrunchies can be time consuming. Okay, let's move on to the third. I'm sorry, I know you can hear them snoring, but there's nothing I can do. I don't want to wake him up. But it's fine, thin and small, so it's perfect for fine hair or short hair, because big scrunchies are great for women with thick hair or men. But when you have fine hair, the big scrunchie just kind of looks ridiculous. What else? It's, oh my god, great for even formal occasions. Oops. Doesn't look childish or exaggerative. I'm not very great at spelling. I'm really happy that autocorrect exists. And then the fourth benefit is, the fourth feature is khaki in color, so you can be trendy color that goes with everything. Oops, excuse me. We can also say that it's let's just leave it at this. Sorry, I'm getting notifications. So let's just leave it at this. You see, I have many different benefits for, you should try to come up with like 20 for each feature and just keep going and keep, just keep writing them down, because later you're going to filter through them. But let's just leave this at that. Now that I have created a lot of different benefits, what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to go through the list and find about 5 of them that I think are really good and that I could use for the copy. So let's go back to the list and let's look at them one by one and see which ones really stand out and which ones are really good. Okay guys, so again, I don't have a whole bunch of them, so I think picking 5 will be very easy. But you should have, like, if you have 1, 2, 3, 4 features, you should have 20 under each feature, so you should have 80 benefits to pick from, okay? So let's just say, just for the sake of this video, I'm going to pick maybe 2 or 3. So I would say that probably the no hair damage would be a good one. Then we can play with the, I don't know, this one. It's kind of nice. I mean, you know why this one is good? Because it's relatable. I mean, if you're a girl, and I don't know how many of you watching this will be women, but you've been in the situation where you just really want to put your hair up. Like, it could be that it's a very hot day, or you're about to do exercise, or you just think that your hair doesn't look good and you just want to put it up in a ponytail, tie it away, and then you grab your hairband and it just snaps. Like, that's so annoying. So it's super relatable and we can play with that. And then we can also pick the perfect for fine hair or short hair, because this is something also unusual to sell scrunchie. Like, basically we would position this scrunchie as a scrunchie made especially for fine or short hair. And once we have done that, what we're going to do is we're going to list these 5 different benefits, and underneath each one we're going to try to come up with a headline, but it's going to be like a prototype, so something that obviously is going to need editing, but we're just going to try to come up with maybe 4 different ones for each main benefit. Okay, so now that we have the different benefits highlighted, let's just get them down here. So these are the ones that we're going to work on. So I just picked 3, okay? And I'm going to show you how I would start coming up with the headlines. Let's just separate this. This is a super funny separator. Okay, so let's start with no hair damage. What kind of headlines could we generate for this? We could say something like, tired of ripping out your hair every time you take out your hairband? No, hairband. Try our super silky scrunchie. Okay, so this is, no, scrunchie. Is it scrunchie or scrunchie? It might be scrunchy. I don't know. Let's just leave it like this. I told you I'm not good at spelling. The second one could be something like healthy and shiny hair. A silky scrunchie that prevents, let's say, 45% of, or let's say that prevents 100% hair band damage. And then let's say, oh my god, did I spell it wrong again? Just leave me alone, iPad. I like it spelled like this. Okay, then another one could be something like take care. Oh, we could say something like hair care is self-care. Brand new silky damage. Brand new, we could say damage free scrunchie. Okay, or okay, let's just leave it like this. I'll just come up with 3, but you could keep going and you could keep going. Do you understand? Like, you can literally just come up with many different ideas. Now, perfect for fine hair or short hair. Oh, really? How could we phrase this? Big scrunchie makes your fine hair look even finer. No worries. Try your slim scrunchie range. I don't know, something like this. Or we could also say fine hair scrunchies. Fine hair scrunchies are here, perfect for women with short and flimsy hair. I'm joking. Perfect for women with short and okay, I'm gonna say fine hair, but we would, of course, we can't say fine hair twice in the same headline, but it's just a prototype. You just want to generate stuff, and during the editing you will change some words and add numbers and blah blah blah. So we could say, for instance, 45% of women say they have fine hair. 100, or we could say we have the perfect scrunchie for or all of them, something like this, okay? And then another one would be, it won't break randomly and leave you with your hair down. Okay, so we could say something like, have you been disappointed by a hairband before? Try our, or we could say something like, did a hairband ever let you down? I'm different, baby, I promise. This is something funny, but just allow these ideas to come, you know, be creative. What else could we say? You'll never be left out to dry again. An unbreakable scrunchie, or if it breaks, you'll get your money back. Okay, so something like this. Now let's go back to the video. Once you have done that, you will obviously see which ones are better and which ones are worse and which ones you would like to work with. So here you're going to select maybe 2 different prototypes and you're going to work on them to turn them into full-blown headlines. Do some editing, maybe try to add some linguistic patterns or try to add some numbers or facts or different marketing techniques to basically make the headline better. Okay, so now I'm going to just pick which one do I like. I want to play with this one, so let's just take this one and take it down below here, and I'm going to also play with this one. Okay, whatever, I'm just picking random ones. So let's have a go at turning these into headlines. Okay, so I'm back. I just paused the video so I could just kind of concentrate. I didn't spend too much time on this, I have to tell you, and if you spend more time than me, you would be able to develop these headlines into something even better. But what I came up is, instead of hair care is self-care, brand new damage-free scrunchie, I said your hair care is self-care, try or brand new scrunchie and break up with hair damage. So first of all, I inserted the word your because we want to address the reader with yous and you know, personal pronouns. The second thing is I inserted try because it's an action word, and try kind of suggests, so buy straight away infers that they have to put out money. Try is kind of sounds harmless. Then I left brand new because I like that. Try your brand new scrunchie and break up with hair damage. So the reason I said break up here is because it's kind of like break up, you know, like break up with your boyfriend. So it's kind of like the language girls hear a lot. And then break up also, like hair damage is about breaking hair. So it's kind of like a play on words where it says break up with your hair damage, with hair damage. Okay, so you can see like what I changed, how I edited it. I added this, oops, and then this, and then this. Okay, now the next one was fine hair scrunchies are here, perfect for women with short and fine hair. So this is kind of boring and bland. So I said the perfect solution for fine hair, sleek and smooth scrunchie. Or sleek and smooth scrunchies. So it starts with the perfect solution for fine hair. So anyone who has fine hair has probably tried, or who thinks they have fine hair, has probably tried to find a solution to make the hair thicker, right? So this would grab their attention and be like, oh, what's this now? And then it goes sleek and smooth, which kind of would make them feel that it's talking about hair, because, you know, when we have conditioners, it's like sleek and smooth hair and stuff. But then it goes to scrunchie. And then also we have the three words starting with S's. For some reason our brains really like lists of 3, so it kind of plays on that as well. So the whole headline is basically, you know, like this is to catch the attention of a person with fine hair. And then we have the sleek and smooth scrunchie, which is a 3-item list, which people love. It's very almost aesthetic to the brain. And then you have the sleek and smooth, which relates to hair, but then it surprises the reader because it's not about like a conditioner or the hair, even it's about the scrunchie. And voila, here you have headlines, 2 versions of the headline for this scrunchie, and this is what you could use for the sales page for this specific scrunchie. Now, before you head off, I want you to come up with your own version or versions for the scrunchie and put it in the comments down below. I'm going to go through them and I will find the best ones and they will get a shout out in my next video. And of course, if you liked this video, you enjoyed it, you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.